Warning! The following video is over-exaggerated. Most opinions shared aren't accurate to my thoughts and feelings. Let's just hope no budget cuts take effect on this video. Hork, glorp, gloop, doot. Take the Plunge is a really rough start for anyone getting themselves into this series for the first time. So, these objects are alive? Why is the intro to this show like 5 seconds long? The original thumbnails were literally just snippets from the episodes. The music that's played isn't original. There is a lot of filler in BFDI, and while some of it can be funny, it is a bit unnecessary. So there's some episodes that are only a mere 5 minutes long, while others are over like 10. Consistency would be really nice. Characters that are just way too mean. Characters that are just way too nice. Characters that just don't have a personality. I know the first season isn't meant to have any deep story being told and is instead trying to focus on being more lighthearted and goofy, but it does make some of the episodes feel a little dry. Why does Bubble die in like every episode? Reusing of animation and dialogue. The physics in BFDI make absolutely no sense. Rocky's barf gag was tolerable for like 5 minutes. Ice Cube and Needle just have all their early lines recycled in the later episodes. The squishy cherries were put up for voting 4 times in a row. It's not fair. The finale is honestly really underwhelming. Spongy gets abused way too much. They call it cake at stake, yet have modeling clay, shovels, and knives as prizes. I know Teardrop is considered a fan favourite, but in season 1 especially, she really does waste a contestant slot. Do not watch BFDI 5 with captions turned on, trust me. The win tokens actually serve no purpose since they never helped anybody that ended up using one. And whenever they should have been used, they end up just not getting played. Like, there was seriously no point implementing these into the show if they had no utilization at all. Well, besides being traded in for the 15 bonus points. But still. The intro never got updated to add David. The screaming sound effect is so obnoxious. Scenes that just show off a bunch of recommended characters. Scenes that go on for way too long. Scenes that I couldn't describe even if I tried. Literally nothing happens in episode 7. In fact, it can basically be skipped and you wouldn't miss out on anything besides the elimination. Not to mention that the challenge for this episode is to solve a jigsaw puzzle. Like, what's next? A tic-tac-toe tournament? This point deduction section in episode 16 is one of my favorite scenes of the entire season, but the whole sequence is just to pad out the runtime as they don't even go anywhere with it since everyone but Fiery just ends up losing in the end. Yippee. So David got voted to join the show only to be booted off immediately at his first cake at stake. I didn't need to see that. Most of the previous challenges in episode 23 are only shown in a compilation type setting. I get it would have been time consuming for them all to have their individual sections, but it's still kinda lame. So there's this 2.5 minute recap of the entire elimination order that plays on the second to last episode, in case we weren't paying attention. Like, dude, I watched all these episodes, I know what happens. For the love of God, shut up! The last cake at stake intro they play is genuinely beautiful and very well put together, though it is a shame that it only plays in like the last 3 to 4 episodes. Teardrop talks. Leafy didn't end up winning. This sequence before the last cake at stake lasts for like 5 years. So Fiery didn't let Leafy into Dream Island. Leafy ended up stealing it. The contestants wanted to kill her. The announcer is just gone. All the recovery centers were destroyed, and Bubble, Flower, and Woody are just dead forever. This doesn't really seem like a happy ending, Jack and Jellyfy. Boy oh boy. Well, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give a like and subscribe. This video was heavily inspired by Nathaniel Bandy's series, so big shout out to him, and also obviously to Jack and Jellyfy for making Battle for Dream Island. Anyways, thanks for watching.